You weren't part of the plan, but now that I'm here, I wouldn't trade this unexpected journey for anything. Falling for you has been the best thing to happen to me. I never expected to fall for you, but here I am, wrapped up in feelings I didn't plan for. The heart knows what it wants, even when the mind is still catching up. I never set out to fall for you, yet here I am, tangled in emotions I didn't plan. It's an unexpected love, but it's one I'm grateful for every single day. Sometimes love isn't part of the plan, but when it happens, it becomes the most beautiful detour. Falling for you wasn't in the cards, but now I know that was the best thing to happen to me. I thought I knew my heart, but then you came along, and suddenly I was lost in a love I never expected. Falling for you wasn't in my plans, but now it's everything. I wasn't looking for love, but somehow you found me. Falling for you wasn't part of my life's plan, but now that it's happened, I can't imagine life any other way. Falling for you was never in my plans, but now that I've fallen, I realize how little I truly knew about love, and I'm grateful for this unexpected journey. The plan was simple: go through life as I always had, but meeting you made me realize that sometimes the best parts of life are the ones that completely surprise us. Falling for you wasn't part of the equation, but now that it's happened, I can't imagine a world without you in it. This unexpected love is the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't plan on falling for you, but every day with you feels like the best kind of surprise. Life has a way of showing us that the most beautiful things happen when we least expect them. I didn't know how much I needed someone like you in my life until I fell for you. This wasn't part of my plan, but it's the most incredible thing that's ever happened to me. Falling for you wasn't on my to-do list, but now that it's happened, I wouldn't change it for the world. Life has a way of giving us exactly what we didn't know we needed. I never planned for you to be part of my life, but now that you are, I can't imagine a future without you. Falling for you was the best detour I could have taken. At first, I resisted it, but now I see that falling for you was exactly what I needed. Life's most beautiful moments often come when we stop planning and start living. Falling for you wasn't on my radar, but somehow it became the best part of my life. Sometimes the best love stories are the ones that aren't planned. I didn't intend to fall for you, but somehow my heart knew better. Now I can't imagine life without you in it, and I'm thankful every day for this beautiful twist of fate. Falling for you was an unexpected gift. It wasn't in my plans, but now that it's happened, I wouldn't change a thing. This love was worth every surprise. I thought I had everything figured out, but falling for you has taught me that sometimes the most beautiful things come from the most unexpected places. I wasn't looking for love when you entered my life, but now that I've fallen for you, I can't imagine a future without you by my side. Falling for you wasn't in the plan, but the way you make me feel so alive, so full of love, tells me that maybe the best things in life are the ones that come out of nowhere. I never meant to fall for you, but now that I have, I realize that sometimes the best things happen when we stop overthinking and start trusting the heart. Life has a way of surprising us, and falling for you was one of the most beautiful surprises. It wasn't in the plan, but now it's everything I want. I didn't plan for you, but now I realize that sometimes the things we least expect are the ones that bring us the most joy. Falling for you has been a beautiful surprise. At first, I thought I knew what my life was meant to be, but meeting you made me realize that love doesn't always follow the plan, and for that, I'm thankful. Falling for you wasn't part of the plan, but now that it's happened, I realize that some of the best moments in life are the ones we don't see coming. I was living my life with everything planned, but then you entered it and showed me that sometimes the most unexpected things are the ones that change us forever. You weren't supposed to be part of the plan, but here you are, and I'm falling for you in ways I never anticipated. Maybe the best things in life happen when we let go of the plan. I didn't plan for this, but somewhere along the way, I realized I was falling for you, and now I see that the unexpected is often the most beautiful thing that can happen. Sometimes love comes when we least expect it, and falling for you has been one of the most beautiful surprises life has given me. It wasn't planned, but it's perfect. I never saw this coming, but somewhere between the stolen glances and unexpected moments, I found myself falling for you. It's a surprise I didn't plan for, but now that I'm here, I can't imagine my world without you in it. You were never part of the plan, but now I see how beautiful it is that life brought us together. Falling for you wasn't something I expected, yet it feels like the most natural thing to happen. It wasn't in the blueprint of my life to fall for you, but somehow, in your smile, your touch, your laugh, I lost myself in the most wonderful way. I can't help but feel thankful every day for this unexpected love. My heart didn't get the memo, but it's been all in since the moment I met you. Falling for you wasn't in my plans, but now it's the best decision my heart has ever made. I never intended to fall for you, yet here I am, caught in the pull of your warmth. Every day with you is an unexpected blessing, and I'm endlessly grateful for this beautiful accident of the heart. Sometimes life takes us on paths we never expected, and falling for you was one of those moments. It wasn't planned, but it's the most wonderful twist my story could have taken. I didn't see it coming, and at first, I resisted it. But now that I've fallen for you, I realize it was the universe's way of reminding me that the best things often happen when you least expect them. I wasn't prepared for this, for the way you captured my heart in the quietest of moments. But here I am, falling for you in ways I never imagined, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I never planned to fall for you, yet with every look, every touch, every word, I've come to realize that the best things are often the most unexpected. And falling for you was the most perfect surprise. It wasn't supposed to be this way, but in your presence, I've found something I never thought I needed. Falling for you wasn't in my plans, but I can't help but be grateful that it happened. I was content with my plans, with my life, until you came along and turned everything upside down. Falling for you was unexpected, but now that I have, I wouldn't change a thing. I never expected to fall for you, but somehow it happened, and now I see that the most beautiful things are the ones that take us by surprise. Falling for you wasn't in my plan, but the more I get to know you, the more I realize that sometimes the universe has a better plan than we could ever imagine. I had my life figured out until you walked in, and now I can't picture my future without you in it. Falling for you wasn't part of the plan, but now it's the most natural thing in the world. I didn't plan to fall for you, but I think the heart has a way of knowing what it wants, even before the mind can catch up. And now I wouldn't trade this feeling for anything. You came into my life when I wasn't looking for love, and yet here I am falling for you in ways I never thought possible. It's the best kind of chaos, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I thought I knew what I wanted, but falling for you has shown me how wonderful it is to embrace the unknown. Sometimes the best things in life are the ones we don't plan for. Falling for you was never part of the plan, but now that it has happened, I can't help but believe that life has a way of surprising us with the most beautiful things when we least expect them. In my mind, falling for you was never part of the equation, but in my heart, It's become the answer to everything. I never knew how much I needed you until I fell for you. You weren't in my plans, but falling for you was the most wonderful detour I could have taken. I didn't know how much I was missing until I found you. Sometimes life leads us to unexpected places, and falling for you was one of the most beautiful journeys I've ever been on. It wasn't planned, but it was perfect. I never thought I needed someone in my life until you came along. Falling for you wasn't something I had planned, but now it feels like the most natural thing in the world. I never intended to fall for you, yet somewhere between the quiet moments and the loud ones, I found myself completely captivated. And now I'm thankful every single day for this unexpected love. I didn't plan for this. I didn't plan to fall for you. But here I am, falling deeper every day, and I realize that sometimes the best things are the ones we never saw coming. Falling for you wasn't part of my plan, but life has a way of showing us that sometimes the things we don't expect are exactly what we need. You weren't supposed to be the one, but here we are, and I'm falling for you in ways I can't explain. Maybe the best things in life aren't meant to be planned. I had everything figured out until you came into my life and turned my world upside down. Falling for you wasn't in the plan, but it feels like the most beautiful accident.